And we're back. Okay, so I know this is kind of weird with all the different separate videos instead of everything just being explained in one big video. I have mixed feelings about that. It might be a good thing because you can do little pieces at a time, or it might be bad because you have to click on a bunch of different videos. Okay, we are almost finished though. So this is my statistics project website. I haven't put a site name up there, but I would do that. Remember to maybe put one of your names in there, preferably your last name. So I have my data collection form that I have the link here. I would put a picture right there to make it pretty. I have my histogram. I have my little statistics stuff. I put in there, this is a statistical analysis I performed on the data that I collected. The number of people under 18 ranged from 0 to 6, with the average being roughly 1.68. And you might want to shorten these, like on the spreadsheet itself. I would probably make these, I would shorten it down to like 2 decimal places. The way you do that is you just go up here, see where it has like the 0.0 with the arrow to the left. That decreases. Excuse me. I'm going to blame it on the pollen. Okay. I might be allergic to school, but I wouldn't tell my bosses that. Okay. So then I'm going to go down here too. I'm also going to shorten the decimal point on this one. Could be that I teach seniors and they're allergic to school and it's rubbing off on me. Okay. So here we have that. So when we put that in, and this would be shortened and it wouldn't be so long. Okay, the last thing that we have to put in is we have to put in our box and whisker chart. Now, remember that Google Sheets doesn't draw this for you. So what I did is I drew one and I took a picture of it with my phone, and now I'm going to insert it as a picture. So, okay. So again, I have this space right here. So, I mean, you could go down below and put another block. But if it'll let me, I'd rather just kind of put it into this blank part right here. Everything will be kind of lined up. It'll be nice. So if I double click there, it gives me my wheel. We're off to a good start. I'm going to click on images because I'm going to upload this as a picture. So you can, I don't want it on my drive. No. Okay. So this is on my Google Drive. I can search in Drive. I really don't want to. Let's see here. I want to upload a picture instead. Okay, my drive, recent, by URL, photos. Let's sit there. That's not what I want. Okay, so when you insert a picture normally, so if I go up here, and I really want it right here, but let's say I click on images. Normally, it allows you to do select or upload. In this case, I want to upload. Let me see. It didn't give me that option, I don't think, up here. No, it just took me to the select. So what I want to do then is I'm going to go over here to the images once this exits out again, and I'm going to upload. So normally, notice that like if you do things and it doesn't work, just try it a different way. It's okay. So I put it in my downloads a minute ago, and I called it Box and Whisker. There we go. Or just Box Whisker. And it's working. Okay, so here's my Box and Whisker plot. So notice I put in my 5-number summary, and I put in my little Box and Whisker plot. So now I have that in here. So then if I go back, so this is a concise, it's kind of like a report, only it's got way more information, right? Because you've got your form, you've got all the data that you did, all the calculations, you've got your chart, like your histogram, you've got your Box and Whisker plot. If you wanted to, you can put in a link to your spreadsheet itself so that way people can go back and they can click and they can see what you did. They're allowed to view your formulas, but they won't be allowed to change it. Depending on how you set up your settings. But that's always a good thing. I would kind of recommend putting that in there. So like right down here as an extra text box. So if I go down here, I might do text box. And I might put, here's my spreadsheet that I use for calculations. And so I would go over here. I would go to my share. I would get a link. So copy link. And then I would go back to my website. And on my spreadsheet, I would just highlight my spreadsheet, link, and Control V, apply. So now I have literally everything. I've got my Google form included. I've got all my stuff that I did, and I've got a link to my spreadsheet so people can see and